Aung San Suu Kyi is back in Burma after a triumphant visit to the U.S. She was feted in Washington, received the Congressional Gold Medal for her human rights work, and addressed Harvard's Kennedy School of Government. She also got a chance to meet Burmese exiles, people who fled the military dictatorship over the past 5 decades. One of her last stops was in San Francisco, home to the largest Burmese community in the U.S. The lady, as she's called, got a big welcome.
Aung San Suu Kyi, she is our hope, our leader, and our shining star, and she's a beacon for the democracy movement in all the world.
She told her audience that they had a duty to help rebuild Burma and provide it with badly needed skills and capital. Her message was heard loud and clear.
Right, I'm very optimistic. I really want to go back to my country once I finish my study here, and then once I feel confident that I have something that I can give back to my people, I'm very optimistic that I can help them after that.
Kenneth Wong is a Burmese-American journalist who left after student demonstrations were crushed by the military in 1988. He's been following the reaction in social media to Suu Kyi's U.S. visit.
Suu Kyi's last stop got many of her Burmese-American followers to do soul-searching, to take stock of their strengths and weaknesses, and to consider it an option that, as exiles, activists living overseas, they didn't think was possible before, and that's to return home and help a country that is now in transition. One person here, a famous Burmese novelist now living in San Francisco, wrote a poem based on Suu Kyi's warning against self-interest and personal gain. Those who are always motivated by my rank, my entitlement, and my position, always dictating public affairs, they are prone to lead us astray. Another explicitly shows hope for Suu Kyi's party to claim victory in the 2015 election. If you love her, if you trust her, be with her. But the hope for Burma's democratic future is also tempered by anxieties and questions about national unity and ethnic harmony. Here is a former student leader named Koko Lay, a veteran of the 1988 uprising against the military dictatorship. Quoting Suu Kyi's San Francisco speech, he wrote on his Facebook profile, "Burma is a nation of many ethnic nationalities, and the fires of conflict have not all died out." Perhaps the biggest fire threatening the country right now is the religious and ethnic conflicts in the Rakhine state in western Burma. Here, someone complained in Burmese that while it's delightful to see American media's coverage of Suu Kyi's visit, it's also marred by the presence of a group of protesters who felt Suu Kyi hasn't spoken out enough about the problems between Muslims and Buddhists in the Rakhine state. Suu Kyi's visit in the U.S. may be grabbing the media spotlight, but back home in Burma, President Thein Sein is also getting a lot of attention. The affection with which the Burmese greeted him upon his return from the UN last week is also unprecedented. You see young people carrying signs that say, "We love and support you, our president." This is quite a rock star-like welcome for a member of Burma's former military regime. There is, of course, still lingering questions about the president's sincerity. Perhaps this is why the seemingly ordinary exchange during Thein Sein's unscheduled meeting with Suu Kyi in New York is creating a lot of buzz in social media. It was a pretty mundane chat. She asked about the flight over. He admitted to being tired before remarking that she seems to have lost some weight. This exchange that shows warmth and goodwill between two is generating a lot of optimism. The first commenter gushes in Burmese, "What a delightful scene." That was followed by another comment in English in the same vein. Thein Sein and Suu Kyi's ability to work together is crucial to bring about the kind of reforms that will solidify Burma's democratic future. Ordinary Burmese are anxiously searching for confirmation that they can together lead Burma through its precarious early days of transition. Unlike the official political activities in the parliament, Thein Sein and Suu Kyi's unscheduled meeting in New York did not touch on the country's controversial constitution, did not discuss the army's role in the future of the country, did not tackle the thorny issue of Suu Kyi's campaign for her presidency. Yet this little trivial, almost harmless exchange is generating a lot of goodwill and hope among Burmese because it shows that the two political rivals that a couple of years ago would not have been able to sit down and pose for a simple handshake are now chatting with each other as if they are next-door neighbors. For LinkAsia, I'm Kenneth Wong.
Kenneth Wong is a freelance journalist who will be going back to Burma this November.
Now on U.S. airwaves, a global channel of uncompromising stories. World news, documentaries, entertainment, and culture. Link TV, connecting you to the world. For more information, visit linktv.org.